The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Other technical queries space. So you can put up all your queries in the chat box. So our team is there. We'll handle the same. Okay. So Anuj, I hand over to you to go ahead with the session today. Thank you.
Thank you, Tejas. Can you just confirm if I'm audible to you?
Yes, Anuj, you're audible. Yes. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Tejas. So, very good afternoon, everyone. We'll just begin the webinar quickly. Good afternoon, everyone. The topic for today's webinar is an ocean of possibilities with digital and e-signatures. So, quickly moving ahead, in today's topic, we will be discussing about introduction to digital and e-signatures, changing trends with respect to industries and compliance-wise, legal status of digital and e-signatures industry-wise, industrial case studies, advantages to various businesses, and Simtrax solution to add value to your existing ERP setup. Before coming to today's topic, let's have a quick introduction about our company. So we are into this industry for more than 30 years, now serving more than 3,000 active customers across the globe with an average royalty of 12.7 years with us. Quickly coming back to today's topic, let's discuss what e-signature and digital signature is. So an e-signature is simply a legally binding signature that is digitized version of your handwritten signature. E-signature is used to verify a document by user with an intent to sign a particular document. While digital signature is a type of electronic signature that is used to validate the authenticity and integrity of a digital document. Digital signature is particularly concerned about securing the document and is composed of more security features and high level of authenticity. Moving ahead, let's discuss changing trend with respect to digital and e-signature. So digital and e-signatures market registered a CAGR of 12.15% during the forecasted period of 2026. There is a constant need for data security while transferring sensitive information. Due to boom of e-commerce and other online banking transactions, have led to greater and faster adoptions of digital signature market. Moving ahead, digital and e-signatures are Government Information Technology Act 2000, making them legally enforceable in India. So according to the Information Technology Act, there are 5 factors that must be met in order to sign an e-signature and consider it to be valid. These factors are e-signature to be linked to the person who is signing the document. The signer must have control over the signing device at the time of signing any particular document. Any alterations to the document or the signatures must be deductible after signing of that particular document. Retrial must be demonstrated the steps taken during the signing process, and the signing authorities to be recognized under the Information Technology Act. Moving ahead, let's discuss the importance of digital and e-signature in any business. So reliable digital and e-signature can elevate the business, the burden of doing things manually by empowering companies to obtain signatures from multiple signatories faster and efficiently. Digital and e-signature imparts greater safety and security to the document. It offers easy sending, receiving, and automated storage of a particular document. Keeps a track of essential information related to the signing transactions. Facilitate audit trails with the help of log created. Electronic signatures are legally recognized and acceptable in case of any legal disputes arising in the business. Other intrinsic advantages with digital and e-signature solutions are improves overall organization reputation, since your customers, partners, vendor enjoy doing business with you, then you are technological advanced, and enhances corporate social responsibility for business, helping organizations to address global environment impacts. Quickly moving ahead, let's see value addition and cost analysis in terms of business. So in any business, it is important where you invest your money. Financial decisions are very important for business goals. It is significant to adopt technologies that could save you a considerable amount. So companies can adopt e-signature solutions reduces the document handling expenses by 85%, while companies also save 80% on shipping costs when they go paperless on an average basis. Companies that go paperless also reduce 90% of their processing errors on daily basis. Quickly moving ahead, discussing the efficiency in the business processes. Using an electronic signatures enable your team, clients, and partners to sign the documents electronically, digitally, results in more efficient transactions. Digital and e-signatures offers ease to stakeholders as document can be signed securely at their remote locations. Involvement of client or multiple stakeholders, reducing the delays of period of days and weeks. Document can be signed in few seconds or minutes and received back securely. And then storing and retrieval of documents becomes very easy in case of digital and signing documents. So quickly moving ahead, let's have a quick poll. So I would request you to cast your vote for the thing. So when do you plan on adopting a digital signing solution? I will request you to cast your vote. The options are within 3 months, within 6 months, within a year, or you have not decided yet. So I would request every one of you to cast your vote for the same. The question is, when do you plan on adopting a digital signing solution for your businesses? Thank you for your votes. Now moving ahead, let's discuss industrial case studies where we understand various approaches for digital signing of document. We have different approaches for when it comes to digital signing. And the first is digital signing using HSM device. So in this case study, we will be discussing about PPG Asian Paints. So they need a more efficient way to ensure each document was signed, sent, and printed efficiently. So PPG Asian Paints already had an HSM, that is hardware security module, in place for applying digital signature to their document using a PDF designer solution. The final document they want is to be pushed back to their SAP ERP and remotely printed across various reports. Now, the most concerning challenges faced by them was digital signature applied to the document was not displayed as required and become invalid after being uploaded to central repositories or when being sent to or emailed to clients. This was a compliance concern to their customers who didn't receive signed copy in the desired format. Another challenge faced by them was related to correct and timely distribution of documents at different locations. As a process requirement, there was a need to print the corrected document at their operating locations. While performing this print action directly from SAP resulted in delays at time, generation of multiple copies of a particular document. And these delays require the users to again process the document manually, consuming a large amount of energy and time for their team. So the solution by Simtrax Complio Hybrid that uses SAP certified connectors to integrate directly with their ERP, and it allows effective automation and no manual intervention. Now the user prints the document directly from their SAP. The same is captured by Complio Hybrid in real time. And using the Asian Paint HSM that was already in place, Complio applies secure digital signature on the document, and the same is routed to the specified location for printing and storage. To meet the printing challenges, Simtrax installed remote Complio printing modules across their various reports to print the signed copies in real time. Also, one of their customers has a specific EDI requirement. Each of the invoices that were required to be converted into hexadecimal data format and uploaded to a predefined repository using APIs. Complio was able to perform API call to meet customer requirement for several conversions and upload the same in real time without any manual intervention. So as a result, Simtrax was able to offer a complete document management solution that resolved their concerns related to compliance and audit. So quickly moving ahead, let's discuss the second approach, that is bulk signing at different location. Here we take an example of Tata Chemicals Limited. So Tata Chemicals Limited initially manually signs print copies of their invoice at various operating locations. Signing of invoices manually was a tedious and time-consuming process because of high document volume, and since they have multiple operating locations, the document are required to be printed in white. There's a solution by Simtrex using Complio, that is complete document output management solution. We automated the entire process for them. The documents were captured directly from their ERP. Now we have placed automated invoice set that determine the location to which the document was supposed to be sent for signing. On receiving the document at particular location, the recipient signs the document using a digital token, and the document are printed at the end location within few seconds. And the document are ready to be distributed and to be archived at different repositories. Benefit after implementing digital signing solution for Tata Chemicals. So all their plants receive multiple copies of document at their various checkpoints, specifically for excise and customer departments. There was a faster dispatch of goods from their warehouses and factories across various locations, faster printing of signed copies at different locations, and it has also facilitated TCS CNF agent who were connected through wireless network for various locations. Quickly moving ahead, another approach, that is the central signing approach as well as invoicing. So the recent GST invoicing mandate required pre-engineering to be in compliance with government regulations. Before this, the SAP generated invoices had to be printed as a hard copy and signed manually. Now there need a provision to digitally sign the SAP generated invoices after being registered on the IRP portal. As a solution by Simtrex, Simtrex offered Complio Hybrid to automate the entire e-invoicing and digital signing process. So using the SAP certified connectors, the invoices are captured directly from SAP and sent on invoicing and e portal for registrations. The return JSON file received from the IRP portal is then converted to PDF by Complio with details on invoicing and e-bills and sent for centrally signing automatically. Once a document and the invoices are centrally signed, the final document is signed centrally and the distribution process is initiated automatically where the documents were printed on network-defined printers. As a result, Complio automation modules help fulfilling the compliance regulation for GST invoicing, and incorporation of central signing solution made that overall central signing process automated. So quickly moving ahead, let's have a quick poll. I will request you to cast your vote. The question is, which digital signature architecture would be best suited for your business environment? The options are HSM based, DSC token based, document signing PFX based, or in hybrid combination. I will request every one of you to cast your vote. So which digital signature architecture would be best suited for your business environment? HSM based, DSC token based, document signer based, or an hybrid approach. Thank you for your votes. So moving ahead, let's see a demo for our digital signing solution. In this case, I'm taking an example of a recipe. So I've just changed the processing mode to 2 and entered a billing document details. Let me quickly show you a sample document. So this is our invoice with invoicing details on the top, material specific, pulling down the details on quantity, price, value. And to sign this, we will just execute this. The process here is, once this is processed, spool is captured directly from Complio in the background and the process starts. The signing authority receives a notification on their devices. So you can see the notification just popped in. On click, it will open Complio remote agent, that is the signing interface. And you can see this is again the Enrich version of the document. And I will take you to the signing position. So you guys just clicked on the sign button and signed the document, assuming it is good to go. And once it is successfully signed, we will receive the signed back copy and it's distributed to the email. You can see this is the signed copy we have received with links to open another document. Let's quickly open this document. So again, this is the enriched version of the SAP document that we have seen earlier. We have added QR code, logos on the top. Again, we have email details from the tables. Material specific barcodes have been added. Also, we have had multi-level text on the same invoice. And this is the signing position where the document is signed. You can see the bullet signature at the bottom. Also, we have added at a footer part few of the marketing and branding details. Also, you can see SAP was a single page document. Now this is multiple page document where we added a terms and condition page at the back. Also, the system is capable of pushing back the same signed copy back into the SAP automatically. So let's quickly see this as an attachment. You can see. Let me quickly open this file. So this file is the same invoice that we have signed in the process. You can see, and then we scroll below to check the signatures. This is how the process becomes automatically in case of signing. Quickly moving it, let's discuss another approach where we will be signing the invoices in bulk. So I have shown you this demo for approach where we have signed the document in a particular sign invoice. Now I will show you the bulk signing approach for the same. So let me quickly process these files again. And now I will be processing the invoice in bulk after that. Let me quickly do that for you. So moving ahead, I will again take you to my SAP environment. This was again the signed copy that we have signed. And moving ahead, I will be showing you how to sign the invoices in bulk. So let me enter the billing documents details here. And you can see the invoice will come here. And let's see, let's remote agent sign the documents automatically. So we have selected this approach for signing now in the remote agent directly. Now, once we process the details from here, the invoice will come to the remote agent directly and will be signed in bulk. So let me enter billing documents details here. We execute this, and I will select all the multiple files which I want to send for bulk signing. Let me quickly process this. And you can see the process remains the same here. It will be captured by the complete real time, and you can see the documents are coming in which are centrally signed in bulk. Quickly moving ahead, let's discuss the architecture for an e-signing module, that is the WebSign application. So on the left hand side, this is the sender side where the documents are signed from their business environment. Complio WebSign, that is our signing module, process the document and send it to the signing and client location as an email with URL. The signing authority opens the document using the URL and add their comments and sign it for signing. The sign is received back by the Complio WebSign, and in the final signed copy is created and received back by the sender with a notification of each step of the signing. To understand this pattern, I will quickly show you a demo of that. Before that, let's have a quick poll. So the question is, how critical are the processes that can utilize the e-signing signature? I'll repeat the question again. How critical are processes that can utilize e-signing signature? They're extremely important, substantially important, moderately important, and not very important in your case. So I will request you to cast your vote. Thank you for your vote. Moving quickly, let's see and demo for our e-signing, that is web signing application. So here I will be processing a task order from our end. Let me quickly open this document and show the document. So this is again a customized task order. And scrolling down, we have 3 signatories here. That is the business team, IT team, and the Simplex team. And the signatories are John Smith, Jane Doe, and Anu in this case. Processes, I've just saved a document here. It will be captured by this Complio in real time. So you can see the document is processed within few seconds, and then the process starts with the distribution of same signed copy to the various business teams. Now first, that a mail has popped in, that is for business team. You can see the mail has just popped in real time. This email is addressed to business team, and the entire email body can be customized according to your requirement. And you have this link with this email, and on clicking this link, you will be routed to the web-based application of Complio. So on this, you will have the same document that you have sent for signing, and you have options to sign this document or reject. At the bottom, you can see signatories where they can add their comments. So in this case, I will add my comment that I checked and approved. Click on OK button, and this is the signing position. Just click on the signing position. So we have three options to sign, that is type it, draw it, or upload it in real time. So in this case, I will just type the signature, change from different form, and create a signature for the business team. The moment I click on sign button, the document will be signed by the business team and will be sent to next signing authority, that is the IT team. You can see the mail has came to the IT team in real time. Now IT team signatory, there is Jane Doe, and read the comment from John Smith as well as the business team. We can add their own comment, that is Jane, and again, let's click on OK to save this comment, and this is the signing position for them. So in this case, we will try to draw the signature for Jane. Let's do it. So now we have option to draw this document also. Let's create the signature. So you can see the signature has been created and the user will sign this. Now after signing by this team, it will go to the final signing authority, that is the Simplex team. The process remains the same and they will receive the same link. Now the user can view the signature from business team and the IT team and their comments as well. This is the Simplex team where they will add this comments, process by month and save this. And to the signing position, we will try uploading a signature, that is pretty soon. So this is my PNG format signature. I will just create this, and you can see it has been implanted on a document. Let's send this. So once the all level of signatories are created, the final document is received back. So you can see this same task order that has been received back as an attachment. Let's quickly open this and let me take you to the signing position. So this document is signed by John Smith, Jane Doe, and Anup in real time with their comments. So this is how the signing process works. You can see at the top the signing are valid and this has been protected. Also with this, we have added a proof certificate, that is a signature report of all the signing authorities, where we have details and date on time as well as their IP address, all of the devices which they have used for the signing. Also, this signing process can take place on mobile and handheld devices, adding the ease to their business teams. So quickly moving ahead, let's see advantage of our signing solution that are for both digital and e-signature. So as you have seen in various case study and demos, there is an involvement of multiple signatories who can sign a particular document. The user interface is very user friendly, helping your business team. Again, the signatures that are being done as well as on the document, particular documents are secured. You can have paperless workflow based signing process as required by your business. Audit trials can be achieved with the help of proof certificate, which we have attached in the e-signing case. Also, the system is capable of pushing the signed documents back into your ERP or your DMS environment. And another advantage with the e-signing approach is you can sign using the handheld devices like mobile and tablets. So quickly moving ahead, let's have a quick poll. So the question for this poll is, which feature of e-signatures appeals you the most? And the option for them is signing anytime, anywhere, maintains details audit trials, paperless processing, and multiple signatories are involved for signing process. I would request every one of you to cast your votes. So then the options are signing anytime, anywhere, maintain details audit trials, paperless processing, and multiple signatories. I would like to thank everyone for casting their votes. We will move right quickly. So let's see why Simplex is the right choice for you. So for our solution, there is no need to do programming at your end. It does not require any programming effort. The system is scalable and flexible in nature. System use SAP and IBM certified connectors to integrate with your environment, and for other ERPs, we can connect easily using APIs as well as we have folder supervision method. And it is one-stop solution for all your document management needs. So quickly let's see what our customer has to say about the solution. For the customer, find the interface user-friendly for their users as well as business team, and being inflexible and scalable in nature, making it easy and quick to implement at their own premises. It has helped all our customers to achieve the digital transformation goal. So moving ahead, let's see other applications of Comply. Apart from digital and e-signing, Comply can help you with customized support signing solutions, achieving your e-invoicing and e-way compliances. Comply can help you with workflow automations as well as specific EDI requirements. Moving ahead, let's see a quick glance of our customer from manufacturing side. So we have worked with Tata Chemicals, PPG Asian Paints, Bridgestone, Canon, Autoliv, etc. for various solutions. From finance side, we have worked with Citibank, HSBC Bank, FMCG Food Type, Arivo, Danone. From pharma side, we have Himalaya, Pfizer as our customers. And from other sectors, we have worked with Dainik Bhaskar and Time Publishing Group as well. So quickly moving ahead, I would like to have your questions during the demo or any process which we have explained to you. So I would request you to ask your queries in the chat box. Let me know if you have any queries related to digital signing process or e-signing process or any approach that we have explained during this webinar.
Okay, so thank you so much, Anuj, for the session. So we have a few questions here that I would like to address. So before that, one quick thing for the attendees. So I'm just posting a link in the chat box. So it's like a quick do-it-yourself kind of a live demo that you can run for our e-signing application, wherein you can upload a document, pass it through the signing process, and try to see how the workflows are. So I posted the link in the chat box. So I request all of you to have a look now or after the webinar. So Anuj, we do have some questions, so I'll quickly address them one by one. So the first question is e-sign legally valid? So to answer this question, I would say that it depends on the kind of document that we are referring to. So certain documents such as HR documents, some bank-related documents, or as long as any process permits the same, the signature is going to be legally valid. In case of documents like invoices, etc., the compliance is specific that it should either have a pen paper-based signature or a digital signature. Normally, it is recommended that the legal team and the concerned receiving team confirms this validity from legal perspective. The next question we have here is, can we send any document to multiple people for signing at the same time instead of one after the other? Yes, with the e-signing application, that is definitely possible. In that case, we can predefine the signing positions for them to avoid any overlaps, and parallel signing can be done. The next question we have here is, can we have digital signatures on all pages? Yes, that will be possible. So when the signature is applied one time by the user, it can be reflected in all the pages of the document. The next question is, we do e-invoicing in our SAP system and another billing system. How can digital signature be process be triggered after that? Okay, so now about the SAP system. So once the e-invoicing process is completed and once all the data is available with you, so either you can issue the output which has come back after the entire process completion directly to a printer with a spool so that Comply can process it. In case that spooling is not available at that stage, so once a document is available to you with all the final details like IRN, QR code, etc., you could probably schedule a batch or the user may process it manually. So there are multiple ways to handle it. So once they initiate and trigger the document, you can then take it for the signing process. So like in the demo we saw, it came for signing immediately after processing from SAP. But in real-time scenario, it can also pass through the e-invoicing process first and then come for signing. The next question is, can we have multiple authorities digital signature on the same document? Yes, the way multiple pages can be signed, in a similar way, multiple people can also sign the documents one after the other digitally. The next question we have here is, which is the best approach suited for digital signature, central or token based? So The answer to this question would be it will totally depend on the kind of process setup that you want to have. So in case of token-based signature, of course, the task of management of all the tokens and all the client modules for signing has to be handled. But there is more control of the signing authority in terms of reviewing the document and making sure which document is signed under the signature of that authority. In case of central, if it's a document signer file which is used for signing, in that case, of course, the company is held responsible for any disputes which occur, and there's no specific signing authority responsible. And additionally, in most of the cases, we have seen that the central approach is taken where the document validation or reviewing is not required, be it company name signature or individual name signature. So that's the first decision which is to be made, that whether any reviewing is required before signing or not. And after that, is a company level signature okay, or an individual signature has to go? That will help you decide between the document signer file and HSM. And the next important factor which comes into picture is the costing of the setup and signatures, which will come into picture. So based on that, the decision can be made. The next question we have is, we need to have some customer specific QR codes before digital signature. Can we do that? Yes, surely that can be done. So like Anuj showed during the demo. So since we have capabilities of enriching the existing document, so we can add customer specific or process specific QR codes based on data from the database or from the document itself. Next question we have is, what is the logic used to differentiate documents for digital signature process before sending it to the right signatory? Okay, so this is also something which we actually saw during the demo. So any factor or any aspect which is present on the document, such as the document number, the location, or maybe the address, any of this, or maybe the user who has processed the document, so any of this details can be captured. A logic can be applied on the same, and based on the logic which is present for the existing process, we can map the similar thing in Comply also to make sure the document goes to the right signing authority. The next question we have is, can we add recipients dynamically for sending documents for e-signing? Yes, we can do that. So we can provide you a web-based console through which you can select the recipients dynamically. The only aspect important here to be considered is, in that case, the documents have to be processed one by one, and bulk processing will not be possible. The next question is, can we choose hierarchy of workflows for e-sign dynamically? So we can do that. So there could be some ways that can be adopted for the same. So either we could give you an interface to select the email IDs, or maybe you could have a drop down for list of users, and from that, based on variables, you can pick up the same and run the workflow to the required hierarchy. Okay. We have another question. Can we implement e-signature in offer letter management, where the candidates can sign the offer letter and share it back to the recruitees? So yes, sir, we can do that. So, wherein the HR team or the concerned team at your end can send the offer letter to the concerned member. That person can review the file, and then that person can apply the signature. It can come back to you. And now either you can save and utilize the signed file as it is, or you can counter sign it and then share the file back with the concerned candidate as well as with the required members at your organization. So that can be done. So this is a case of a business case which is catching popularity since lockdown, wherein the HR documents like offer letters, annual increment letters, etc., are being either sent digitally or electronically. So this is a process for which we have seen a lot of adoption of digital approach. So so far these are the questions that I have. So I request all the attendees to put up questions if there are any, so that we can address the same. We'll be here for a few more minutes to address your questions. Until then, over to you, Anuj.
Thank you, Tejas, for answering all the queries. So yes, you can always reach out to us.
Sorry to interrupt you, Anuj. We have one more question, so let me address it so that then you can take over. So the question is, can this be integrated with SAP recruitment management? So sir, we can integrate this with the SAP module of recruitment management also. So either we can see if a spooling is possible for direct integration, or maybe through RFC or some other method or API method, we can try to integrate, capture the documents whenever the right process is triggered, and then process it further. So that should be theoretically possible, yes. The next question we have is, do you also work with non-SAP and non-IBM environments? Yes, we work with all environments. So with SAP and IBM, we have ready connectors available. With any of the ERPs, either we can capture the files to folders or via the API methodology. either we can consume the APIs of the system, or we can provide APIs of our system, which can be consumed by respective systems that you're in, and accordingly the integration can be done for automation. So I request all the attendees to put up questions if there are any. So the next question is, so you will build the API. So we have ready APIs for our system. So if you want to consume the same through your software, we'll provide you the APIs and you can utilize that. In case you want us to utilize, so you can provide us APIs of your system and we can utilize the same to capture files at regular intervals or with whatever business logic we define for the timelines. I request the attendees to put up questions if there are any. Okay. So back to you, Anuj. I'll let you know if there are any more questions. Until then, you can take over. Thank you.
Thank you, Tejas, for answering queries. I would still request our attendees to raise any doubt, any queries if they have. We'll be more than very happy to answer them. Apart from this, you can always reach us on the details on your screen. We can be very happy to schedule a quick demo with you, with your business and your technical teams, and just show you the solution in real time. In case required, we will be actively set up for a POC or a proof of concept with you. Also, you can reach us after this webinar on the details that are already there on your screen with your unique business cases. And I would like to thank every one of you for your time today, and we will see you in the next webinar. So we're still here for a few minutes. Let me know if you have any queries. Thank you, everyone.
So Anuj, we just have one question which just popped in. So what will be the estimate cost for implementing the e-signature? So the cost, we can probably get in touch with you to discuss on the same, and the cost will depend on whether you want to go for an on-prem application or whether you want to go for a SaaS-based application. So we can discuss, and what is the volume of the documents and some other factors. So if you can just put up your number in the chat box, our team will get in touch with you to discuss further on the same.
I would request our attendees to raise any of their queries. We're still here for a few minutes. And also, post this webinar, you can reach us on the details which are there on your screen, with the mobile details, contact details, as well as our email. You can shoot to any one of us. So again, I would thank every one of you for your time today. And you can always reach out to us to schedule a demo for you and your business team. The details are already there on your screen. And thank you, everyone. We will see you in the next webinar.